Kirsten, Jared has asked me to ask you to play Fortnite with him because you'll have an absolute blast. And honestly, you will. You'll spend the first 20 minutes completely confused, accidentally picking up cabbages instead of weapons, and asking Gerard what half the buttons do. But that's part of the experience. Fortnite doesn't gently introduce players. It just throws you out of a flying bus with 99 other unstable individuals and hopes for the best. So Kirsten, here's how I imagine it might go. So Kirsten loads into Fortnite Zero Build for the very first time, and Gerard immediately realises he's adopted a liability. A very enthusiastic liability. She lands, picks up a med kit, 2 grenades, a fishing rod, and somehow completely ignores the shotgun sitting right next to her. Kirsten, you need a gun, says Gerard. But I've got bandages. Yes, but bandages don't usually eliminate people. And honestly, it's quite wholesome watching Gerard try to teach her everything. He explains shields. He explains overshield, explains why standing completely still in an open field is basically sending the lobby a handwritten invitation to third-party them. Meanwhile, Kirsten's spinning in circles, trying to remember which button swaps weapons. Then Gerard starts teaching her proper zero build survival tactics. Always use cover. Stay near cover, stay near rocks, stay near trees. But the second the gunfire starts, Kirsten forgets absolutely everything. She panics, slides down a hill accidentally, then throws a shell bubble at herself in fear, and somehow survives purely because the enemy is too confused to process what they're witnessing. Gerard's trying hard to protect her as well. He's marking loot for her, dropping shields, telling her when to rotate. Meanwhile, Kirsten's wandering off because she saw a shiny chest. At one point, Gerard gets into a fight and Kirsten tries helping by firing an entire magazine at the tree. Then she accidentally cracks somebody's shield and Gerard shouts, genuinely proud, "Kirsten, you got him." That's it now. Confidence activated. Suddenly, Kirsten thinks she's an esports professional. She's sprinting towards every gunfight with one unloaded green SMG and absolutely no survival stinks whatsoever. Gerard's behind her yelling, "Kirsten, wait. There are 2 teams ahead. Kirsten, use cover." And they're laughing the entire time. That proper friends playing games sort of laughter. The one where nobody cares what happens because the chaos is the fun itself. And somehow, against all logic, they make it to near endgame. Because Fortnite Zero Build is strange like that. Half the lobby wipes itself out trying to third-party everything else, while Kirsten and Gerard are just hiding behind rocks, sharing shield minis and trying to work out where the shots are coming from. After a few games, Kirsten's actually improving. She's using cover better, following Gerard's rotations, remembering to heal when her health reaches 2 HP, and the 2 of them are actually starting to look a bit like a duo. Gerard drops her heals without even asking. Kirsten starts watching angles for him. They revive each other, laugh when things go wrong instead of getting annoyed. And honestly, that's probably the best version of Fortnite. Not the screaming sweats, treating every public match like an international cash cup final. Just 2 friends wandering around Zero Build together, surviving by luck, panic, and increasingly decent teamwork. Because by the end of the match, it doesn't really matter whether they win or lose. Kirsten's laughing every time something goes wrong. Jared's laughing because half the time he generally has no idea what she's going to do next. And somewhere between the missed shots, the panic healing, the accidental sliding, and Gerard desperately trying to keep the duo alive, they actually become quite a good team, which is honestly what makes games fun in the first place. Not the crowns, not the stats. Just having someone beside you, making the chaos feel funny instead of frustrating. Even if that person is currently throwing shield bubbles in random directions while screaming about footsteps. A surprisingly wholesome little disaster.